Imagine walking across an ordinary field, a quiet desert, or a dense jungle without realizing that beneath your feet lies the remains of an entire kingdom. Palaces once echoed with the voices of kings and queens. Markets overflowed with merchants from distant lands. Temples reached toward the sky, and millions of people lived their daily lives. Then, somehow, these incredible civilizations disappeared, leaving behind almost no memory of their existence. For centuries, historians believed they had already discovered most of the great kingdoms of the ancient world. Egypt, Rome, Greece, and Mesopotamia dominated history books, but in recent decades, archaeologists armed with satellites, lasers, and groundbreaking technology have uncovered astonishing evidence that many powerful kingdoms remained hidden beneath forests, deserts, and even modern cities. These discoveries are changing everything we thought we knew about human history. What makes these forgotten kingdoms so fascinating is not only their size, but the mystery surrounding their disappearance. Some collapsed because of war. Others were abandoned after devastating droughts or natural disasters. A few simply faded away, swallowed by nature, until no visible trace remained. Every excavation reveals another piece of a puzzle that has remained hidden for thousands of years. One of the greatest discoveries came from the dense rainforests of Central America. For generations, explorers believed the thick jungle contained only scattered ruins. Then scientists used airborne laser scanning technology known as LiDAR. The lasers penetrated the thick tree canopy and exposed something unbelievable. Entire cities appeared beneath the forest floor, massive pyramids, highways, canals, defensive walls, and thousands of buildings suddenly emerged from what had seemed like untouched wilderness. The images stunned archaeologists worldwide. They revealed that millions of people once lived in carefully planned urban centers connected by sophisticated road systems. The jungle had not been empty at all. Nature had simply reclaimed every structure over centuries, hiding one of humanity's greatest civilizations in plain sight. Thousands of miles away, another mystery waited beneath the sands of the Middle East. Ancient records spoke of wealthy kingdoms controlling valuable trade routes across endless deserts. For centuries, many believed these stories were legends. Then satellite imagery revealed unusual patterns buried beneath shifting sand dunes. Excavations uncovered ancient settlements complete with defensive walls, marketplaces, wells, and evidence of long, distance trade that connected continents. These discoveries showed that deserts were once thriving landscapes supporting prosperous societies. Climate change gradually transformed fertile land into harsh wilderness, forcing entire populations to migrate and leaving magnificent cities buried beneath layers of sand. In Southeast Asia, archaeologists faced a different challenge. Thick tropical forests concealed what appeared to be isolated temples. Yet modern technology revealed that these monuments belonged to one of the largest urban landscapes ever constructed. Hidden canals stretched for miles. Reservoirs controlled water supplies with remarkable precision. Roads linked distant communities into an enormous network that supported a massive population. The engineering behind these ancient cities was extraordinary. Long before modern machinery existed, workers reshaped rivers, constructed reservoirs, and built transportation systems that rivaled many later civilizations. Their achievements remind us that intelligence and innovation have always been part of human history. Perhaps one of the most surprising discoveries occurred beneath modern cities. Construction workers digging foundations for buildings occasionally uncover ancient streets, forgotten tombs, temples, and even entire neighborhoods preserved underground. Every layer beneath today's cities tells the story of earlier civilizations, built one on top of another. Imagine walking through a modern shopping district while directly below lies a marketplace, where merchants traded thousands of years ago. Every generation built over the previous one, preserving history beneath layers of stone and soil. Not every hidden kingdom was enormous. Some flourished in isolated mountain valleys where difficult terrain protected them from invading armies. These communities developed unique languages, customs, architecture, and engineering techniques, because outsiders rarely visited them. Many remained unknown until modern archaeological expeditions uncovered their existence. One remarkable pattern appears repeatedly across these discoveries. Many forgotten kingdoms possessed advanced knowledge of astronomy. Ancient builders carefully aligned temples with the rising sun, moon, and stars. Certain structures marked seasonal changes with astonishing precision, allowing farmers to predict planting and harvest cycles. Their understanding of the heavens demonstrates careful observation accumulated over countless generations. Trade also played a critical role in the rise of these civilizations. Archaeologists frequently discover materials originating thousands of miles away. Precious stones, metals, spices, pottery, and luxury goods traveled across mountains, deserts, rivers, and oceans, long before airplanes or cargo ships existed. Ancient merchants connected distant cultures through vast trading networks. These discoveries challenge the old belief that ancient societies lived in isolation. Instead, they reveal a world filled with interaction, diplomacy, commerce, and cultural exchange. Of course, every thriving kingdom eventually faced challenges. Some rulers expanded too quickly, exhausting resources needed to support growing populations. Others struggled against changing climates that reduced harvests and created food shortages. In some regions, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, floods, or prolonged droughts forced entire populations to abandon their homes. War left its mark as well. Excavations sometimes uncover burned buildings, shattered weapons, collapsed walls, and mass graves that tell heartbreaking stories of conflict. Yet even after kingdoms disappeared, survivors often carried their traditions elsewhere, ensuring that pieces of their culture lived on. Modern archaeology continues to evolve at an incredible pace. Ground-penetrating radar allows scientists to detect buried structures without disturbing the soil. Satellite imagery identifies ancient roads invisible from the ground. Artificial intelligence analyzes patterns that would take humans years to recognize. Every new technology opens another window into humanity's forgotten past. What makes these discoveries especially exciting is that archaeologists believe they have only scratched the surface. Vast forests remain unexplored. Deserts continue shifting over buried settlements. Mountains hide valleys rarely visited by researchers. Oceans may conceal ports and cities submerged by rising sea levels thousands of years ago. This means some of history's greatest kingdoms may still be waiting to be discovered. These forgotten civilizations remind us that history is never truly complete. Every generation believes it understands the past, only to uncover evidence that changes the story once again. Hidden beneath our feet are countless lives, dreams, achievements, and mysteries that deserve to be remembered. The next groundbreaking discovery could happen almost anywhere. A farmer plowing a field, engineers constructing a highway, or scientists analyzing satellite images might reveal another lost kingdom that rewrites the history of our world. Perhaps the greatest lesson these ancient kingdoms teach us is that no civilization, no matter how powerful, lasts forever. Cities rise, empires expand, cultures flourish, and eventually time transforms them into ruins. Yet their achievements continue to inspire us, proving that humanity has always been capable of extraordinary innovation, resilience, and creativity. As archaeologists continue searching the planet, each discovery adds another chapter to the incredible story of civilization. Somewhere beneath forests, deserts, mountains, or even the streets we walk every day, another forgotten kingdom may still be waiting for the moment it finally returns to the light. If you enjoyed this journey into the world's forgotten kingdoms, don't forget to like this video, share it with friends who love history, and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating documentaries about ancient civilizations, archaeology, and the greatest mysteries of our past. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.